Hey everyone, welcome back, How are you? How is my MIGT community doing on this Monday? Happy Monday to all of you. Thank you so much. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back as it has been 12 days. I don't know why. Sometimes I lose track and don't really realize how long it has been since time passed since I have, last recorded a video on my channel. And so in looking back, it has been 12 days. But also it's been almost 2 weeks that I have not really reached out and performed a reading for my third subscriber. That subscriber that I am referring to is subscriber Christine M. So Christine M, if you are still subscribed to this channel, which I think that you are, this is going to be your day in which I finally perform your reading. You had a subscriber's request for me on Ryujin from Kpop group ITZY, and so that will be coming up for you in a second. But I just want to extend a special thanks for your patience if you have been patient with me until I have come around, but also my apology for waiting or it being a delay in delivering and giving you your request reading, because the last two that I did, you was included in the shout out video, and so I wasn't able to really follow through on that at that time or during that week, within that week, because as I may have mentioned before in other videos that, YouTube is not the only job that I have, as this is my spiritual based career. When I do come onto my channel to produce and record videos, I do have other things outside of YouTube that I do. So you can say I am a multitasker, and so therefore there are other things, other jobs and things that I have going on, and sometimes I'm not able to, come and record. So again, I apologize for that. But for those subscribers that continue to stick around, I really truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your patience as well. And the viewers, thank you for coming across this channel, and hope that your viewership will as well turn into a subscriber. And what else do I want to say? So welcome back to my channel on this Monday late afternoon. And so without further ado, I am now going to bring Christine M. her request reading that I have on it, that I had on it, but that I am actually going to perform at this time. And again, for emphasis, Christine M., you wanted to know why Ryujin, and I hope I pronounced her name correctly, from the girl group ITZY, why is it that her company, JYP, won't give her a solo promotion or any solo activities? So that is one part of your question. And then you wanted to know, how does she feel about that? Is she okay with that, or is she really actually frustrated and hurt by it? So we're going to dive into your first question in terms of why is it that her company hasn't given her any type of solo activity. So before we get started, always like to mention the person with whom we are doing a reading for, their zodiac sign. So Ryujin's zodiac sign is an Aries, so that makes her a fire sign. So this way we'll know when her energy pops up in the reading. So Christine M., I will say first and foremost is, as I prepare her reading and try to figure out what is going on here pertaining to her and her company, where do I start? I'm going to say this, that me mentioning Ryujin, it's going to as well mention her members, her band members, okay? Because the reason behind this ultimately has to do with her other members, okay? Which she looks at them as family, okay? And the other phrase that I got after completing and meditating and wondering what is going on here is, that phrase, we all know that phrase, together we stand, divided we fall. And so that will make sense to you as we get into her reading. So the cards that came out for her was the 5 of Wands, which deals overall with conflict with a person, place, or thing, right? The next card that followed was the Eight of Pentacles, which, by the way, is her sign, you can say. Is a part of her element. We have another energy here, the Eight of Wands, which is as well definitely is pointing to her energy as showing up as the Eight of Wands. And by the way, this is a 5-card spread with clarifiers. The fourth card came out is the King of Pentacles or King of Coins. They translate to the same thing. And then the last card in the 5th position was the Devil. Okay, so what do all these energies mean pertaining to why what may have appeared that her company didn't offer her any solo activities? And you might, or not only you, but whoever come across this video might have different a different version or may have a different opinion as to what I'm about to say. But ultimately what I feel is one or two things. Either she was offered, or it was in talks of them, not only her, but the other girls, a part of the group, that they were possibly offered solo activities. I feel that it has been something that has been discussed with the company JYP. And if that was the case, she turned it down or wasn't ready to take on any solo activities presently at the moment. Or if it wasn't something that the company promoted, overall, I feel that ultimately she's okay with it, as with the other members. Now, remember, I did say that I will have to not speak upon ITZY, about the group, that I'm not going to speak about Ryujin without mentioning her other members. The reason I feel that way, going back to that phrase, together we stand, united we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. Okay, so there we have it. And that explains what is going on. I feel overall that they shine brighter, that all of those members feel that at this time to kind of venture out and to disengage from the group at this time is not the best timing. Okay, I feel that it's all about timing and that they do not want to take on any solo promotions or kind of branch out when it comes to this particular area. When it comes to their group, I feel that they all want to be together at this time. All right, that's what I strongly feel, and I have to always honor what I feel. It may not be something that viewers may not agree with, or like I said, anytime you want to look into it, you know, we can always Google to see if actually what I'm feeling is on par, or maybe there's something else that you might see or read that kind of maybe it's against or the opposite of what I'm feeling, but this is what I am feeling. And you know, just right quick, there was something actually recently on TikTok that I saw one of the members, Ryujin, where she was being interviewed by her fans, and one of her fans asked her which one of the members was her favorite member, and she wasn't some would say she was upset, but it was just a matter where she was perturbed by a fan asking her who was her favorite member. Basically, she kind of reacted and kind of, you know, responded like, how dare you? Like, how can I choose between a particular member? All of the members, we are basically, I love all of them, every single one. So she didn't like knock one member. She didn't say, well, I'm closer to this member. She kind of feels like that was like and I think it was said that she felt like that was the worst question I was ever told. So I say that and brought that up because it just shows you that what and how I feel about these girls is that they are like family, that they love each other. Now, regardless of how it was, because I think I read something earlier where in the beginning, during their training or during the time that the group was formed, yes, they may have, you know, had issues, you know, because maybe they were still getting to know each other or what have you. But overall, present day, currently, as of today, September 18th, as I am performing this reading, I feel that they have intentionally decided to not disengage and to divide by taking on any solo, going solo at this time. I feel that they want to stay together as a group. Now, but do that mean that they will not later on in the future? Absolutely. I feel that they will at some point, because as we go further into the clarifiers, I will clarify why I feel that way. So let us speak about the clarifier. Well, first and foremost, before we clarify, let's go further in on the energies that come out. So remember I mentioned about the Five of Wands. This is like her energy here. And I feel that if she was to do that or to venture out and to pursue anything pertaining to the group, that is. Now, let's not get it twisted. When it comes to them individually, looking at other projects outside of the group, I feel like, yes, they may have other things. Because I think Ryujin, I believe she have had some type of acting in the past or recently. But I think she does act or have had a part, I can say. And I feel like she has other goals and other things that she wants to do. But when it comes to that group, and sticking together at this time, I feel like she don't want no conflict. So she avoids any type of conflict by kind of going outside of the group, if that makes sense, right? And then with the Eight of Pentacles along, I'm going to pick up both of these cards and show them both. Eight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. To me, I always look at this card energy as depending on the reading. So particularly for this scenario, this could imply, kind of reminds me of me, multitasking, having a lot of irons in the fire, right? And so this is working on other things, not just one area, but there's a lot of things that could be coming in that you are focused in trying to do, right? So aside from the girl group, I feel that she is looking into other projects. Okay, whether it be acting, whether it be whatever else that she might be kind of wanting to do at this time. But at the same time, I feel when it comes to remaining and just staying close to the group, I feel that that is what she wants to do at this time as the other members. Okay, and then the next card is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is, it can mean many things when it comes to earth element. Coins is connected to earth element, so that is the outer world. So I feel, again, bringing these energies of the Eight of Pentacles along with this energy, I feel like she is taking on more things for herself, like for her own individual goals. When it comes to her own individual goals, I feel that she is in fact, and as an Aries, we know about Aries personality. They are the first sign of the zodiac chart. So they are about being driven, having ambition, and going after various things. They are not set on just one particular thing, but they are always driven to try other things, having quite a few things in the fire. And so this kind of speaks about her personality. However, again, it's like when it comes to her group, I feel like I said she wants to stick close by because she looks at them as family. Okay, and then with the Devil card here, the Devil card is associated with many things. Normally it's associated with addictions, it's associated with any low vibrational type of energy, right, of either oneself or of others. But in this situation, it also can be associated with the fear, things that hold us back. So I feel that her fear of not wanting to leave the group holds her back from taking that solo activity. Okay, so whether or not the company snubbed her, or whether or not they offered her, or whether or not she was and she just wasn't ready to, I feel, may have declined that. All right, it's nothing set in stone, but this is what I'm feeling, what may have happened behind the scenes, right? It doesn't mean that it did. And so now to clarify these energies, we have the Five of Pentacles along with the Six of Swords. So I feel like this card is a card of abandonment. And I feel that when it comes to the girl group, ITZY, she don't want to leave them out in the cold. She don't want to abandon that, okay? She don't want to leave because Six of Swords is leaving from something, right? And I feel she just don't want to do that. to the group at this time. All right. And like I said, for emphasis, it don't mean that they won't at some point kind of veer off into their own solo careers, but it's just the timing. The timing is not now. Okay. Now to clarify that Eight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands and we have the Page of Cups. So this is like associated with family and home. I think I read something where just to get a little insight in terms of the living situation, I feel like with the Four of Wands, this is indicating that, you know, I read somewhere maybe in the beginning that they used to live like in a dorm, but now they may be, that they still might be under the same complex or the same building, but just in different rooms. But whatever this is, or however the living situation is, I feel that in fact with the Four of Wands coming up here, it shows to me, it just relates to family, closeness, and that they get along, and I feel that they have a lot of love for each other. They support and they care about each other. And this is what the Page of Cups looks to me, or what this is, you know, being, what it's translating into, that they have love and support for each other, you know. And I think that is also the reason why I feel that she don't want to leave them out in the cold, because they have such, you know, a good, decent bond. I feel that they get along, you know, and even if they don't, it's okay. It happens with band groups, right? They are not going to always be, you know, have their conflicts. But at the same time, I feel that overall that they get along and that they really do care about each other, right? And like I said, they just not ready to kind of pull away yet from the group. Okay. Now to clarify the Eight of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups and we have the World card. And this goes back to Ryujin. I feel like she do not. I feel like if she was to disband or to leave the group and walk away, to go solo, because this World card in this particular scenario, to me, is being seen, standing out alone, being alone. And I feel like there's a part of her that also, I feel that might be a confidence here where she is just not ready to kind of like go solo. I'm almost picking up too that it might be a part of her that might be a little shy. You know, I don't know what her other placements could be, but she might be shy at this time. She might be nervous where she is not ready to kind of step out and to be by herself. And this again takes me back where she feels more confident. I believe also that she feels stronger by having all the members to collaborate and work together at this time. I think she feels that they are at their best and they exude better when they are together as opposed to being divided. Okay, now let's clarify the King of Pentacles. We have here the King of Pentacles again. That's clarifying the King of Pentacles along with the Eight of Pentacles. So again, I feel like when it comes to her, I feel like she does have other projects, that she have other interests at this time. But again, when it comes to the group, that's where she wants to kind of collaborate and stay within the group. But when it comes to her own personal goals, I feel like, yes, it's there, as probably with the other members. Okay, now to clarify that Devil energy, we have the Nine of Cups with the World card. And this is what I feel like the overall outcome for Ryujin and any of the members at this time. I feel that ultimately that this is will, right? Yeah, the will. The will is associated with the planet of Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion, good luck, and progress, right? And the Nine of Cups is associated with a wish fulfillment, hopes, dreams. So when speaking about whether or not they will in the future, this is like what is to come in the projected future. I do believe that they will venture out and have solo promotions or solo activities. I feel like that's what they hope, that they can do that. But right now, I feel that they are just looking to just progress and expand their group in the best way right now at this time, but not separately, but together. Remember, I keep reiterating that phrase and how Ryujin feels Together we stand, divided we fall. So at this time, I feel like her being close and staying close to the group is what makes her feel good at this time. And so now to address your second part of your question, when you asked how does she feel, she feels pretty okay with it, okay? Because we got the Four of Wands here again, along with the Sun. You know, the Sun is a very positive energy. So this is like she is straight out happy with it. She's okay because she look at these other band members as family, right? I look at the Four of Wands as family, you know, whether they, you know, and they may very well live together. Like I said, maybe not in the same room, but this is like, you know, a connection, a relationship that they have formed that they are just not ready to split yet. But absolutely, they have, you know, future. Perhaps in the future, like I say, they are looking to maybe go solo, but it's not the timing right now. And then we got her energy showing up, the Emperor, right? Taking charge, being in charge, feeling empowered, right? When it ultimately just speaks about her goals in terms of her ambitions in life, it's there. But it just doesn't include her separating from the girl group, ITZY. And then we got the Six of Wands, which is connected and associated with her energy, right? So I feel overall as a team, because this speaks about success and recognition. So I feel together as a team, as a group, they are doing well. And that might be also something that she sees as the other members, that together as a group, that they shine, they work better, they collaborate very well. And so it's almost like if we were to disengage, then it's like, you know, how will they do afterwards? I don't know. But that's what I feel. And then overall, I pulled out this card from the deck, the Tarot Angels deck. And again, it have here the Eight of Wands, which came out as the beginning energy on the top row. This was part of the starter energy, and it came out here, which means multitasking. So I feel, like I said, that she is multitasking, have other things going on. But again, when it comes to the group, I feel like she wants to stay close to the group at this time. And like I said, whether or not the company, JYP Entertainment, offered her, I feel if it was offered, she may have turned it down. Okay, because think about it. If you feel very strong and want to stick with your group, regardless of an opportunity to kind of branch off, if you feel like, you know what, I thank you for the offer, but right now I just want to just stick with the group. I want to continue to work and build with our, you know, with the group. And then later on, we can talk about and discuss me going solo. So it could be that scenario, or if it wasn't never offered to her, I feel she's still okay because she wants to be together with the girl groups. Okay? So Christine M., I hope I addressed your answers there. Let me know. Send me your feedback in the comment section. I would love to hear your feedback. And anyone else who come across this video and would like to share with me what your opinions are, as long as you keep it respectful, right? Let me know. And if there's anything else, or if anything should change in terms of this, then we can always do an update at a later time. But for now, as of today, September 18th, 2023, this is what and how Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot has pretty much looked at the situation at this time. All right. And by the way, for those of you at any time that you feel that you would like your own personal reading into your own unique situation, I am open for private sessions. Information will be in the description box so that you can reach out to me for a personal reading. All right, guys. So until the next one, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Monday evening. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.